Hi guys, just a quick video really, just some personal thoughts really. I've been sort of looking on some of the forums today and my Facebook page, probably the same as yours. I have nearly 5,000 contacts, so I get a lot of messages and stuff coming through, and lots of people asking me to promote products or examine products or review products on a daily basis. I haven't got the time to do all that. I don't have the same team built around me as I used to do. And so even then it was a push. But the one thing that comes from this is that I'm just a little bit sort of disillusioned with the whole money-making niche these days. I can see how easy it is for people to get tied up into it. It was bad enough when I came into the internet marketing arena. There was plenty of snake oil salesmen around in those days as well. But these days, things like the Warrior Forum and the whole internet marketing niche, not internet marketing, because that's just marketing products online. That's just the same as marketing everywhere. That always exists, and there's always new ways of doing things and new ideas and new products. So that's okay, but there are only so many ways you can teach someone how to make money online. I suppose there are thousands of different ways of making small amounts of money, but how to make a sustainable income, there's really only a few things. And to be honest with you, if you're not offering a service, then the whole standard list building thing runs through all of it. So you could argue that really it's quite simple to show someone how to make money. Really, I always think it's really easy to set somebody up. But you would think with all these masses of products that it must be very complex, or there are lots of other ways. I mean, a lot of these products I'm looking at today are just rubbish. I find it difficult to find decent ones that's worth promoting, because I'm not going to send rubbish to people. I don't look at half the ones I put up in the group, because for me that's you're getting a freebie. Have a look at it, see if you like it or not. I don't have time to go through them all. If I get hold of something that I am allowed to share, then I share it with you, because it's just part of the deal. But as for in regards to promoting to lists and things, you've got to be able to have some knowledge about the product. And when I look at them today, I just think that it's like a whirlpool of people spinning the same ideas around and around. And the only thing I'm interested in buying these days, and I've gone way past the stage where I want to learn how to make money. I'm not saying that I don't look at new things come out, new ideas and things. Maybe they might interest me, or if I have outsourced staff, I can get someone involved in it. But the only time I really look at anything worth buying these days is if some software comes out that enhances my own business model. If it does something in a more efficient way than I can do now, or if it just speeds a process up in some degree, or I can reach a different audience far easier. Software that handles ads, excuse me, that kind of thing. That would all be interest to me. But the next time you dip into your pocket, have a serious think about what you're buying. I'm not saying it's all rubbish. There are some great coaching models out there, but that's where it lies. That's where the value lies. You've got to think to yourself, will I use this properly? Is it going to help my business? Is it going to help push me forward? And if you can't honestly sort of say, does it sound like a fly-by-night thing? Anytime we all have to use copy, we all have to hype things up to a certain extent, but if it sort of sounds too good to be true, then it probably is. Because once you get away from the basic building blocks of what a business should be structured out like, then you have to understand you have to say to yourself, well, why isn't everybody else doing that? To me, and this is by no means trying to promote myself to you, you're in this group anyway if you're listening to this, but money would be better spent on getting decent coaching. Or if you already have the knowledge but just haven't pieced it together properly, get a mentor. Mentors and mentorships and coaching programs are slightly different. I do both personally, because I recognise the value in having both. Coaching is where I would sit down with you, work out what a buyer's niche is, sit down and map out a kind of loose plan, and then we would fill it together and we would work on it and build that plan out so you've got a sustainable business. That's coaching. Teaching someone basically how to make money online is coaching, or how to make money on anything, or how to do anything is coaching. But mentoring is more a little bit of coaching, perhaps, where there might be a few gaps, but the person has already basically got the structure in place, and you're then just motivating them and you're pushing them all the time, and you're sort of like calling in on them and saying, right, have we got this done today? Make sure you do that. Follow up with this, this is your pattern, this is what you're going to be doing. Why didn't you do that yesterday? Let's do it today then, It's mentoring is kind of driving that person forward and making sure that they've got all the things in the right place and the right steps. Probably they've got all the knowledge already, just lack putting it together properly. So the two are different, but for me, my life changed when I actually invested in some of that. And that's the best thing you could buy as you walk through the internet arena. You just into the internet arena for the first time. Those are the products you should be looking at. And don't just buy coaching programs off people. Buy coaching programs off people that you know, like, and trust. People that you've built up a relationship with. People that you can see are doing this and making a difference in other people's lives. Because you can't always gel with everyone. And part of your learning process is always going to be held back if you don't quite see eye to eye with the person who is mentoring or coaching you. And that goes for the coach themselves as well. They shouldn't. I have turned away 5k coaching people for 5k coaching programs that have been willing to pay me on the spot, and I needed the money, but I turned them away because I didn't think I would be able to give them the best value. Some of their ethics or their morals, were different to mine, and I didn't really gel with the person. And I don't want people's money if I can't give them the best. I'm lucky that most people that come to me are already tuned in to my way of thinking, because they've been following me for a while and clearly quite like me as a person. So that's why building up trust in relationships and things is very important. And that works for me. And I think it works for everybody. It works both ways. But I indeed wouldn't take money off someone who I thought I couldn't give them the best value, because one, it's hard to build your name up, and two, it's very easy for it to be taken away from you. And so success should breed success, really. But yeah, so I think it was just I'm not trying to teach anybody here, but it's just like a general rant today, because I just got another few things dropped in my inbox, and I thought, this is rubbish. There isn't anybody that I'd want to promote this to. And you just see, if you look on the Warrior Forum specifically, that it still has its uses, the Warrior Forum, but it's comparable to what it used to be years ago. Ever since freelance took it over, I think it was on the way downhill before that. In fact, it was, but it's spiraled now, and it's just circulating the same stuff round and round and round. And I mean, I'll tell you what the best part I think of the Warrior Forum is if you are looking for specific tasks to be done. So their Warriors for Hire section is still quite good if you put an ad up in there asking for someone to do something. Or if you're offering a service, it's not too bad a place to go and put a small ad up in. But the general forum itself and the WSO offers have deteriorated completely. And they've helped the market go down as well. You can see that in PLR, where once PLR was worth, good quality PLR was easy to sell, was worth a lot of money. Got a fly hovering around me. They don't kill things, but this one's pushing its luck a bit. So PLR became, people came in and started doing it cheaper and cheaper, and now you can see that, you have to offer a huge quality package to sort of even get sort of the lower money, and that's a shame, really, because that just drives the whole market down, and that's not good for anyone then, because you get less and less people putting quality stuff out because they think it's not worth them doing it, and then sort of when people are looking for the quality stuff, it's not quite there the same way. So I'd like to see prices increase a little bit, and I actually feel the Warrior Forum was partly to blame instantly on the downfall of that, when they actually put in there, I might have been in a minority saying this, but it used to be $40 to post up a WSO, you know, a Warrior special offer. And then Freelance came in and whacked it straight down to $20, and I actually think that that made it much easier for people to put all these rubbish deals up. You know, there's an argument that if it was actually more expensive, you get more serious offers on there, and I think that would have made a difference. I'd love to have seen it gone the other way, but I think I might be a minority in thinking that way. But those are my views. Anyway, Sunday afternoon in sunny Spain, I think I will do a little bit more writing and, I don't know, watch a movie or something. I was going to say have a nice weekend. The weekend's practically over, but have a nice rest of the day wherever you are in the world.